A well-designed notification system can craft and build your business. It's an idea that's just crazy enough to work. Hello, I'm David Spark, and welcome to Corporate Video Critics, media tips for communications professionals. On this episode, I speak with Steve Gilmore of Salesforce, who is extraordinarily bullish on notifications, specifically on how just knowing about trends and as they change, how that can be powerful to your business.
I'm one of those people like the real Donald Trump that depends on Twitter for just about everything.
So let me answer, like a perfect day of perfect notifications, what are you learning about, and what are you being alerted about at the time you want to be alerted to?
All right, now you're getting to what this is really about. So there's a certain, what I think Google and others call zeitgeist about what's happening. And now that we've got these phones that are so powerful and so connected and always on, we have the ability, if we are allowed to by the software overlords that govern us, like Twitter and Facebook, etc., we have the ability to be able to monitor and get a sense of what the zeitgeist of, from our perspective, is going on, as well as outside of our head, what the people that we're interested in, what's going on for them that they find interesting. And that sort of concentric circle social graph environment that you can do with Twitter is one of the most important information signals that you can get on your phone. So it's a pretty big deal when notifications come along and essentially are now with a reasonable degree of parity between the two major platforms, on 98% of the devices on the internet. It's a huge shift. I see notifications as being the new operating system because it allows you to get a sense as much by the delta between what happened last hour and this hour, or yesterday and some other day. By measuring that zeitgeist, you get a sense of trends, you get a sense of what people, vendors are working on, not necessarily telling you about. It becomes a very useful guide or trigger to understanding at a deeper level what's going on in the information technologies and in the broader political and in some cases emotional world. The world is moving to this synthesis of time and action. And if you're left behind or you leave yourself behind, it's not going to work out as well as it might. There are downsides to this: fatigue, notification, stress, all these kinds of things are issues, but the tools that we are going to enable in terms of AI and other kinds of real-time technologies to be able to suppress the bad actors and provide clues to the analytics of the better actors, they are increasingly valuable to you in your daily life.
Consider this: if you were to set up some type of an alert or watch trends very specific to your business, you would be able to see trends as they're happening, and chances are you would see them before your customers do, therefore allowing you to act on them to stop a potential problem or see a great opportunity before your customers. And think about how powerful that kind of customer service would be. Well, if you found this video useful, why not subscribe to the channel? We've got a ton more videos for you to check out, all media tips for communications professionals. Also, if you're one of these types of people who likes to share great, useful content, and you found this to be great, useful content, I got a tip: why not share this?